Set to learn a little bit about lawn bowling. I am familiar with the sport. My grandfather many years ago played lawn bowling, so I've played before. Catherine McGregor is here, Herman Cooper as well. You've got an open house this weekend, which you want to get more people playing, don't you?
Yes, we do, certainly. It takes place on Saturday, June 2nd from 1 to 3 p.m. And everyone is welcome. We'd love to show everyone, introduce them to the game of lawn bowling.
Describe lawn bowling in a nutshell, Herman.
For Canadians who are probably more familiar with curling, it's very similar to curling on grass. The only difference would be we roll a jack, or a little white ball, and that's the target, sort of equivalent to in curling to the center of the rings, and then the idea is to get your bowls closest to that jack.
You set the rings to begin the game, and away you go. So you've got some balls here, or bowling. Bowls.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Describe the bowl.
Well, they look kind of symmetrical, but the thing about the lawn bowling is that the bowls curve, and the reason they do that is that one side is a little flatter than the other. You almost can't see it, and so the bowl will turn as it slows down. It will turn towards the heavier side and fall over on that side.
Thus the curling. All right, kind of about the same size as a 5-pin, I would say. Kind of, maybe right there.
Maybe a little bit smaller, and they come in a range of sizes depending on how big your hand is.
I see that the white ball is out there.
It's called the jack.
The jack, and it's past the jack line, right?
It certainly is. It's past the hog line.
All right, past the hog line. I'm going to let a little roll here now. So there we go. Now that was not taking advantage of the weight or the curl. I could tell just by letting that go. It kind of sucked. Distance was bad. Okay. Is there a strategy on how to get it closer to the white one?
Well, you have to understand how much your bowl will curl or bend, and then adjust your aiming point to take advantage of that, so that your bowl ends up close to the jack.
What's your strategy?
My strategy? Well, it's always to get closest to the jack.
Well, that's the whole point.
Absolutely. I don't want my teammate to get in there.
When I 10-pin bowl, I want to knock all the pins over
right.
too, strangely
And sometimes what happens is that if you're the skip on the team and you've got like 9 bowls in front of you, the strategy is that you've got to take some of those bowls out in order to be able to get to that jack.
Can you throw it as hard as you want?
Yes, you can. Yes, you certainly can throw it as hard as you want, but you have to be very accurate when it comes to your aim.
All right, I'm going to try one more.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you walk me through this.
Okay.
So describe what I should be doing.
First of all, you have to put your feet on the mat.
Both on the mat.
Okay, you have to get a point of aim. So just focus on the backboards.
Have I got my in turn and my out turn right?
Do.
Good.
You do.
All right.
Get your focus.
I'm focused.
Okay.
I am so focused.
Now just a slight bend.
Slight bend.
And
not too far back.
Not too far back.
Just a little push.
And there you go.
Okay.
How smooth that is.
Okay. The guards are up. Not bad though. So how many ends do you do? Do you do 10 ends like in curling?
It depends. The games can be either singles, where there's just one person on a team, or you play pairs or triples or fours, and all of those events are played in the provincial and national playdowns. Usually in the club, we play triples, and then we have 3 bowls per person.
Fun.
It is.
What are people missing out on? Here's an open house chance to do it. It's good exercise. It's fresh air. It's Stanley Park.
This game has all the opportunities. It's fun. You have friendships. It's competitive.
Is there a licensed establishment nearby?
It's the Burnt End Bar.
The Burnt End Bar.
Yeah, so the significance of that is if you knock the jack out of play, outside the rink boundary markers, that's called a burnt end, and you start over again.
And you got to buy everybody drinks, probably.
Well, not necessarily. It's actually, that's a good strategy. Okay. If you're down in the end, to burn
blow it up.
Yeah, that's right.
Lots of fun. If you'd like to learn all about lawn bowling, you're looking for new people to play, all ages, I'm assuming.
Absolutely. You can start as young as 10 years old and go right up until, it's a game for life.
Yeah. And you can play it for life. There you go, this weekend.
It's done.
learned something from you already.
Okay, yeah, get down. Yeah. There, see?
There, that was a nice place.
Oh, lovely. Oh, come on.
Oh, look at this.
Come on.
Look at this. Oh, I'm going to smash the camera. Oh, no.